Hey everybody, it's David Pingree. We're out here at Kaweah Creek Raceway today with another one of our garage builds projects. This is a 2018 TM125. And TM's definitely not as well known here in the US as they are elsewhere around the world. It's an Italian bike, basically handmade, each one of these. There's very few of them brought into the US. I think they're only making 1,000 bikes a year total. So very exclusive, and each one of these is unique and very cool. So this bike here in particular is going to be Jimmy Albertson's race bike that he's going to use at the 125 All-Star races this summer. So if you're going to some of the nationals, you might see this thing on the track with the big number 0. That was at Jimmy's request, so he got his number. And some cool parts and pieces on here. So a lot of it is stock because, again, something this niche you don't get a lot of aftermarket parts for, but you don't really need it. I mean, if you look up close at these triple clamps, the machining and stuff is like, it's amazing. It's very, very clean. It's not kind of the crappy pot metal you might see on some other manufactured bikes. Very, very clean stuff. But we did make some upgrades and changes. We started with the engine. VHM sent us a head, and it's a TM porting spec with a VHM head that they do for this bike. And if you know anything about karting, TM engines are sort of the gold standard in that world. So they know how to make a 2-stroke engine run. And I've ridden these in the past, and the things are rocket ships. And we coupled that with a Scalvini exhaust, and this was a custom cone pipe that was made for us to a spec that he knows works with the silencer. So the thing is pretty cool looking, and I'm anxious to see how it works. I know Scalvini works pretty closely with TM over in Europe, and I can't imagine this thing isn't going to be great. So that was it. We didn't really get nuts with that. You don't really need to. These, like I said, these engines are so good. They come with the V-Force reed block stock, which is another thing we would kind of go to. Already has it. The suspension, Merge Racing did a little tweak on it. We didn't do too much to it, just sort of a respring in it to get it set up for Jimmy's weight, and a little bit of a fork fluid change, and that was it. So it's KYB suspension, so it comes with good quality components. And we added on a few things. Obviously, we kept the stock wheels. You can see the blue stock rims. Looking really cool, but we added Nix Pro X rotors and Galfer brake lines that are all steel braided just to give us a little bit better stopping power. Threw some Dunlop MX3S tires on there as well to get us some traction, and we're running some VPC12. Those are a few other little bits and pieces that we've got going on. Supersprox was involved in this as well. We got front and rear sprocket and chain from those guys, and some Scar Footpegs. These are the titanium ones, little bear traps. Things are awesome. I love them. And then we got a lot of help from Renthal on bars and grips, and Thunder Designs for the graphics. If you have a TM and you're looking for a place to do graphics, it's not easy to find. Thunder, right out of Canyon Lake, California, does an awesome job. I kind of gave him some direction on the colors and the look I wanted, and he killed it. Did an awesome job. So I really want to thank him. Rec MX got us a few little parts and pieces that they make, so I want to thank Rec MX. And then Moto Seat made a seat to blend right in and fit our graphics. So that's it. We got a twin air, some Maxima products on this thing as far as premix and chain lube and all that. And we're ready to get this on the track to see how it goes. Yeah, well, 125s are always fun to ride, so anytime I get out on one of these, I'm having a good time. And this is a lot of fun. Really, really a fun, throaty sound to it when you get on this thing. I don't know if it's the exhaust or the silencer, or just the whole engine package, but it runs really well. We had to clean up some jetting. We're at a little bit of elevation here at Kaweah, so we were rich initially. We got that sorted out with a different needle and a smaller main. Thing runs great. Suspension worked good too. This stuff, and I remember this from last year, it's very firm initially, and you're thinking, oh man, this stuff's like way off, but it just takes a little bit to break in. Probably 15 minutes to ride it, 20 minutes, and then it started to come around and feel like normal suspension, but very firm when you first get on it. So if you're buying a TM, just expect that. Great brakes with the Galfer steel braided lines. That makes such a big difference. Just really good power and feel. It doesn't lock it up, but super progressive. So really stoked with that. Love the Scar foot pegs. The Dunlops obviously are our go-to. And the feel of this bike, I would say not too different from a Yamaha as far as just the way the rider position is. That stuff would feel a little softer than this. This is a little firmer, which for me was great. I didn't have any issues with it. If it's big jumps or deep sticky ruts, this stuff's going to be probably better than that. So it's a competitive bike, no question about it. And they are known for making a great line of two-stroke stuff. Their mini bike stuff is like about as good as you can get. So TMs, check them out. So the website, I always got to look at it. It's tmracing-usa.com. And you can go on there and find your local dealer. They are growing. There's more and more dealers popping up every year. And Ralph out here in Southern California is doing a great job helping promote that. And check them out. Really cool line of bikes. This one in particular is very fun. They've got 200, 300 two-strokes. They've got or 250, 300, and then a full line of four-strokes as well. So thanks to everyone involved with this. I didn't mention Vertex Piston. We got a Vertex Piston in here. And all of the companies that were involved. Thunder Graphics, thanks so much. Everyone that was involved, Scalvini, Renthal, we appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.